Hey Jonesy Babes and Anonymous Jonesy Babes, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about Sean Diddy Combs. Oh man, the sentencing is now over. He has been sentenced. This is the end of the whole mess, okay? This is the end of it. Now, the prosecutors were looking for a minimum of 11 years. His side was looking for him to have 14 months with time served. Judge Subramanian did not agree to either, all right, to either side. The emotional, nearly 6-hour sentencing hearing on prostitution charges in Manhattan federal court closed with Judge Subramanian condemning Combs' horrific abuse of victims Cassie Ventura and an influencer known as Jane. You abused them physically, emotionally, and psychologically, Judge Subramanian told Combs before giving him the 50-month sentence. Listen, the sketch artist, I love her work. Love her work. Love it. Baby, she captured. Okay, when I say she captured Diddy, she captured him. Combs likely will spend only 3 years in federal lockup, as he has already been behind bars for 14 months. His sentence is also shorter than the roughly 6 to 7 year term recommended under federal guidelines, as well as the more than 11 years sought by the prosecutors. But it's also a far cry from the 14-month time served sentence his high-powered defense team had argued he deserved. Combs stood up in court wearing a wrinkled oatmeal sweater and black reading glasses, and he read a lengthy statement apologizing to Cassie and Jane, but otherwise he spent most of his 12 minutes focused on himself. He begged the judge for another chance and vowed that he was a changed man. My domestic violence will always be a heavy burden that I will forever have to carry, he said. I'm not this larger-than-life person. I'm just a human being. I've been trying my best. I got lost in excess. I got lost in my ego. Combs, after learning his sentence, turned to his family, gathered in the courtroom, and put his left hand up to his eyes. The judge also said, you used that abuse to get your way, especially when it came to the FOs, or the hotel nights, he said. Sean Diddy Combs was guilty of domestic abuse, but not the SCX crimes he was charged with, his lawyers argued. He was convicted of 2 Mann Act transportation counts, a federal law making it a crime to transport someone across state lines for prostitution. Diddy was also slapped with a $500,000 fine. Following his time in prison, the judge sentenced Combs to another 5 years of supervised release. Subramanian said a lengthy sentence was needed for deterrence and that he was unconvinced that if Combs is released, these crimes won't happen again. The judge condemned Diddy for his savage abuse of his ex-girlfriend Cassie and said he was making an example of him because he caused irreparable harm to his victims. The decision came following a disastrous sentencing hearing that saw the judge decide at the start of the day that he will still consider evidence from the acquitted charges as he made his sentencing decision, which I think was wrong because he was acquitted of those charges. So how can you make your decision on that? He wasn't found guilty of those charges. Now you got to be fair here. You have to be fair. But the justice system is never fair. It's never fair. Okay? Because right now, the guy that owned Hollister, the CEO of Hollister, he's not in jail. Where he's at, the last time I checked, he was in somebody's hospital because they say he was showing signs of dementia all of a sudden. You get what I'm saying? So the system is never fair, but you can't do what you want to do because you have money. And with Diddy, it was his ego. He had money, lots of it. He could do what he want when he wants, and he wasn't thinking about getting caught. Now, the person that put out that videotape, who held on to it for so long, put that videotape out, they need to be held accountable as well. I'm not sure if anything became of them. No, I don't think so. I don't think anything happened to them. But something should have happened to them as well. They should have been held accountable for their actions as well. Because why would you hold on to a tape because he paid you? And now all of a sudden here come the tape? I don't like Diddy. Okay? I don't like him at all. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And for the judge to even say he's going to consider that was wrong. That was wrong. But anyway, I would love to know your thoughts as well. Now, Judge Subramanian did praise Diddy. He praised Diddy's entrepreneurship and his love for his family, but he didn't shy away from chastising the rapper for his history of abuse. Which, okay, I could deal with that. Okay, I could deal with that. But do you think this is enough to change Diddy? I would love to know your thoughts. Now, as far as Diddy, he sat there with his head hung low as Judge Subramanian handed down a sentence of 50 months today. And Diddy's family was weeping while they were watching from the gallery. Diddy is lucky. He is very lucky. The time that he's going to be serving is nothing. The 5 years of supervised release is nothing because he can still move around. He just had to be supervised when he gets out. There are people who are in federal prison right now who will never get out, or they're doing 15 to life, or they're doing 15 or 25 years, 30 years. They still in there. So Diddy is very lucky because after they take away 14 months and some credits and stuff that he's going to be getting, yeah, it's a little bit of time. It's a little bit of time. Now, here's the thing. Where are they going to put him? Because I don't think they're going to keep him at MDC. Now, will he go to Club Fed or will he go to Horror Fed? What you think? Well, that's all I have to talk about right now with Diddy. I know this news is everywhere. You probably already heard it already, but it's cool. I just need to close out because I was out there in the summer. I have videos of the trial outside of the courtroom and stuff like that. I was out there. I was talking to people. I wasn't out there today, but it's okay. I can't be everywhere at one time, especially when I got important things to do. So I just want to come through, give you the updates, and we are closing the chapter on Diddy. And I will talk to you guys later. But I still would love to know your thoughts in the comment section. Bye.